From WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now at 6, 10 News back on the fire front.
It is not at all surprising to have a brush fire this time of year.
The fires sparking across our area and what we know about the containment.
The fire danger threat will remain high for the next few days. The main culprit, the strong winds. We'll let you know when the winds.
We're not bodyguards. We're escorts. We walk with them. We encourage them.
The local group turning victims into survivors.
Averett University professor.
Dr. David Hanbury was reported missing while at a conference in Orlando, and then shortly after he was found dead. Orlando police are saying that the cause of death has not been determined, but it does not appear suspicious.
Happening right now, the campus community is coming together to grieve and pray on the Averett Student Center lawn. 10 News has a crew in attendance. You're taking a live look at that now. We will have continuing coverage of the event online at WSLS.com.
Meanwhile, the university has released a statement saying in part, quote, on behalf of the entire Averett University community, we send our affection, condolences, and prayers of support to Dr. Hanbury's family, friends, and all others upon whom he had a lasting impact.
10 News is back on fire watch tonight. Roanoke County leaders are urging the public to be extra cautious with burning this week. First responders are keeping an eye on 2 separate brush fires, one in the Catawba area that's grown to 14 acres and another one on 12 o'clock Knob that's estimated at 20 acres. Roanoke County authorities say with the lower humidity, temperatures rising and winds picking up, it doesn't take much for a fire to spread.
The next few days are not good days to burn, period. Regardless of what the law says, these are not good days to burn for the next several days.
The National Weather Service has also chimed in saying there is enhanced fire danger with the current weather. So we want to bring in the expert.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowitz joins us now as we take a live look at Blacksburg from the Virginia Tech Skycam. And Jeff, the weather conditions are actually, unfortunately, just right for these fires, right?
Unfortunately, they are.
Yeah.
And as you take a look at this graphic I have up for you, we've got 2 things going against us right now, and that is the wind. We got strong winds, and we also have dry weather. Not only is the ground dry, but look at this relative humidity. Anytime you have a relative humidity at or below 30%, the air is considered oh so dry. And we have that in areas basically along and to the east of the Blue Ridge Parkway. So again, there is a high fire danger here, likely from Tuesday through Wednesday, if not Thursday. So please, as you just heard, do not burn anything. Peak wind gusts so far today, and they haven't been horrible, but they haven't been good. We've had wind gusts over 30 miles per hour in Hot Springs, Roanoke, Martinsville, Wytheville, also into Independence. So the wind gusts have been pretty strong today. We've seen stronger, but again, with the air so dry and with these strong winds, it does not take long for these fires to spread quickly. As of right now, peak wind gusts are over 20 miles per hour in many of our backyards, with the strongest wind gusts in Blacksburg, Roanoke, and in Martinsville. Gusts right now at 29 miles per hour. We also are seeing a few snowflakes flying out across Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties in West Virginia. Every now and again, you have a little spillover towards our border counties with West Virginia, say from Grayson County north into Bland County, north into Highland County. That's where we will continue to have the chance for some west slope snow showers from now through about midnight, maybe 1 a.m. Otherwise, this evening, we're going to have more in the way of clearing skies out to the east, with temperatures falling to about 42 by about 10 p.m. Rachel?
All right, thank you, Jeff. March is Women's History Month, and while a lot of progress has been made over the years, there's still more work to do.
Yeah, especially when it comes to women and domestic violence. And 10 News reporter Abby Coleman joins us now. She's here in the studio tonight. So, Abby, there is a local organization that is doing a lot in terms of stopping this.
That's right. Domestic Abuse Disruption, or DAD, was started by a group of, you guessed it, dads, to help women in situations of domestic violence. 12 years later, they're continuing to help victims of abuse stand on their own 2 feet.
Women have to justify their whole existence to lessen the fact that this guy abused them.
Turning victims into survivors.
It's just being there for them. Have somebody in your corner.
That's the mission of Domestic Abuse Disruption, or DAD. Trey Gregory co-founded the organization 12 years ago and has helped over 600 women escape situations of abuse.
We're not bodyguards, we're escorts. We walk with them, we encourage them.
Gregory, alongside co-founder Kenny Overstreet, had their view of domestic violence turned on its head after helping carry out a protective order.
Kenny and I thought at the time, as men, we understood what domestic abuse was. You know, it was a man that hit a woman, and that was pretty much the end of it.
Gregory tells me abuse victims are often isolated, something made worse by COVID.
They gradually work their way in to see what they can do to remove them from people.
One of the main functions of DAD is escorting women to and from court so they don't have to face their abuser alone.
I've had some that we've gone with 20, 30 times.
If you're being abused and you're scared of being caught on DAD's website by your abuser, there's a safety net. All you have to do is click this red escape bar and you're taken to another page with no history of you visiting the website. The best part for Gregory? Seeing these women stand on their own.
They are safe and the journey continues. You can see them start to sit up a little straighter. They start to walk in. I've even had one that finally told me, she said, "I don't need you to go this time." And I mean, it's like being a proud father. It really is. You're like, she's back.
DAD says that if you're in an emergency situation, you need to call 911. They offer relocation services, stalker assistance, life and job skills coaching, and more. You can find more on our website at WSLS.com. John, Rachel.
All right, thank you, Abby. Well, the Virginia Department of Transportation and Roanoke County are looking for some feedback when it comes to the Peters Creek Road and Williamson Road areas. And there's about a 1 hour left right now to make your voice heard at the Hollins Library. Transportation leaders want people to come out and give their opinion by 7 tonight when it comes to road improvements. Those are if you use Peters Creek Road and Williamson Road, and in particular the intersections between Woodhaven Road and Plantation Road. So come out and review those proposed improvements to those intersections, plus pedestrian accommodations, maybe bike riding, that type of thing, crosswalks that might be going in. Roanoke County has been holding these meetings all over the county in recent months, but definitely Williamson Road and Peters Creek are very heavily traveled. And now, if you can't make it to tonight's meeting, we can tell you that there is an online survey, and that is open through April 1st. So make your voice heard.